today. This black Silverado is back. We're doing a couple more OEM Plus upgrades. We're just going to be replacing the crap handle that should be on this side, but it was never from the factory. But we do have a factory part we're going to install here. That way, you know, you don't have to come in and grab the steering wheel. You've got an actual handle to grab onto. And here's our factory OEM grab handle for the driver's side A-pillar, which gives you new hardware. Look at all the stuff out of the bag. New caps, and here is the part number if anybody's looking for it. 231-35698. It should be a very quick install, but we're just trying to get this truck, you know, elevated every way to OEM Plus, add all the factory options that the truck didn't come with are available. And nice OEM piece, can't go wrong with it. It's going to match the interior perfect, and I'll show you guys how to put it in. First step is we're going to pull back this rubber seal just to give us, you know, clear access to the A-pillar. And usually, kind of just give them a tug. You got to be careful about shoving stuff in here because this is a curtain airbag. If you nick this in any way, you're putting somebody's life at risk, and it's a very expensive piece to replace if you do break it. And as you can see, we have to disconnect this right here. This is meant to blow out of the way, and this cable stops it from doing so when the curtain airbags go off, because all these things are meant to come out. And that's basically it. You just, you know, pull it out from the side and pull it up, and we put our new one in. So as you can see, GM's kind enough to give us 2 bolt holes for our grab handle, because that's going to be our new clip location, and we will have one up here. But we do have to get this out of the way, and I'm not sure why GM doesn't use this when they install a grab handle one, but that's a question for them. And we just have to tuck this thing out of the way, which will probably just throw a zip tie on it and just hook it right up there. I'd rather not cut it away in case the customer decides to sell the truck and wants to, you know, convert stuff back to stock. I'd like to give them that option, but we'll just zip tie it up just like that, cut it nice, and install a new one. So we found a nice location for this. It'd be out of the way. It's not going to interfere with anything. But we're just going to put a zip tie on it. And please, people, anytime you use zip ties, cut it with the flush cut plier, like this. That way, you know, if you reach your hand up in there, like, you don't cut yourself, because they will cut you. And this way you won't have any rattles or anything. Just an extra step to take. Cut it nice, nobody put their finger on it. Now we're ready to install the new grab handle A-pillar, and gotta interlock these front tabs. Make sure your top one's aligned. I always like to make sure you're aligned at the OEM spot on the headliner, and then we'll put our screws in there and there. We got our new caps, and be good to go. And now that we have it in place, just take our 10 mils. I always like to thread stuff in by hand at first. And these threads will be a little tight because nothing's ever been screwed into them. So whenever I encounter that, I just drive this screw in a little bit, back it out. And driving it in and out will clean the paint that's in these factory holes since they've never been used. So don't be nervous when you get to them and you realize that the fastener's getting tight really quick. Work it in, work it out. Work it in and work it out. You You could also run a tap through it. That's always an option, but judging by the placement, it's going to be a pain to get a tap in there. So I choose this method. Be careful, you know, if it gets super tight, back off. And then all we have left is to pop this seal back in.
It in. Just tap it in. Give it a little tappy.
Always go around, make sure your seal is fully seated, because if you do not have it seated, you might not notice a water leak, but it could drip down these A-pillars. So make sure your seal is fully seated. Hop up, give it a good look. And the last thing we have to do is put our little factory caps back on. And this is where it pays to go OEM, because you can use an OEM hardware cover. Snaps right in, you're not gonna rattle. OEM look. And boom. Looks like it was made to be there. Alright guys, thanks for watching. Finished up the A-pillar install. Something I think that anybody can do at home with a couple simple tools. All you need is a 10 mil, and that's really about it. And you can install one of these on your own truck. Very cheap OEM plus replacement. And anything else you guys want to see, let us know in the comment section. And thanks for tuning in. We'll see you guys in the next one. Like, comment, share, subscribe.